Approaching 6:47 this Friday morning, breaking overnight, topping this Friday edition of your Smart Start. A woman treated at the hospital after a nasty hit and run in Rochester, and that driver nowhere to be found at this point. This happened at 11 o'clock on Joseph Avenue, and this crash was a domino effect. Police say the driver of a pickup truck hit one car, which then hit other vehicles, and there was a woman inside one. She's the person who was injured. The truck made it to Avenue B, where officers found it flipped on its side. A utility pole also damaged. Again, that driver responsible is not in custody. A woman from Rochester has been sentenced to 25 years in prison for killing her 3-month-old daughter, that baby killed back in 2021. 38-year-old Mabel Rosado Delgado brought her 3-month-old to the hospital for trauma that night. The baby died just 30 minutes later. The county examiner's office ruled this severe blunt force trauma that killed her, and the death was a homicide case. A local group called Pittsford Community says an upcoming event is at risk of being canceled after the town asked for thousands of dollars to cover costs of security. The event would feature drag performers reading inclusive stories to children, leading them in arts and crafts. It is scheduled for the 15th to take place at the Pittsford Community Center. The town says more security is needed due to social media threats, so it's giving the group two options. You pay more than $8 grand for security at the community center, or you pay less, $1,600 for security at an outdoor facility. The group says it did hire more security and notified the sheriff's office. Organizers believe misconceptions about drag are behind the uproar.
Well, I think that I would have liked the town to recognize that Pittsford Community is run by people who are educators, who are licensed mental health counselors, who have multiple specialized degrees in these areas and have the best interests of children at heart, and would never do anything that would pose a threat to children.
The town released a statement saying the safety and well-being of our patrons and staff is the first priority. The security plan for the Drag Story Hour program is a responsible and responsive reaction to concerns also shared by the group organizing it. At least one member, though, of council says that statement does not reflect a consensus of the whole board. Stephanie Townsend says council members were not informed or consulted about that statement or the thousands in the security fees offered. Rochester's Police Accountability Board is calling on the city to fill vacant board seats after it had to cancel a second public meeting. The board says those vacancies mean if more than one member cannot attend the public meeting, it has to be called off due to the lack of quorum. 3 seats are currently vacant. One has been empty for 300 days, the other 2 for nearly 80 days. To Nashville, a supermajority of Tennessee Republicans voted to expel Democratic Representatives Justin Pearson and Justin Jones. They were part of a gun control protest on the House floor just days after the mass school shooting at an elementary school there last week. Republicans failed to expel a third Democrat, Gloria Johnson, by just 1 vote. The seats will be filled through a special election with interim representatives. Transgender student athletes will soon have more protections under a new proposal coming from the Biden administration. The measure prohibits schools and colleges from banning athletes from competing. However, it does allow for exceptions if taking part undermines fairness on the field or could lead to injuries. That proposal from the White House could be finalized next month. At the White House, officials are admitting it should have started withdrawing troops from Afghanistan sooner, but a new government report about the 2021 withdrawal lays much of the blame on the Trump administration. Former President Trump responded to that on social media, saying Biden is responsible and no one else. A suicide attack outside the airport in Kabul in the middle of that evacuation mission killed 13 American service members. 10 minutes to go until 7 o'clock on this Good Friday. How about your forecast for today? James says we'll get the sun, but not that much warmth along with it.
That's exactly right. Yeah, numbers just kind of stuck around 40 degrees. Unfortunately, you know, you'd like to see that number warm a little bit more, but hey, you know what? We'll take the sunshine and nothing coming down. No precipitation, no rain, no snow there. Temperatures just hold. We're generally in the upper 30s now. We'll bounce around, get into the lower 40s, and then come down. Chilly starts here Saturday, but a warming trend day to day as we get toward next week. We'll talk about it in the 8-day forecast coming up. Brandon, back to you. All right,
thank you, James. Sunrise traffic at 6:51. New crash reported in Rochester at Dewey Avenue and Benwell Road that came in just a short time ago. We'll have another update on your sunrise traffic as the rest of the main expressways are looking okay around the city when we see you at 7:25. This Good Friday, a very busy Friday for our local candy shops as they're getting everything ready for families, making some last-minute Easter pickups. Jatira Marsh has been having a whole lot of fun at Hedonist Artisan Chocolates in South Wedge all morning. Jatira.
Yes, Brendan, I've been having way too much fun. Unfortunately, I guess I'll take my old job back as a journalist. With me is owner and operator Jennifer Posey to tell me a little bit about her Easter preparation. So how many baskets do you have to prepare?
We make probably around 50 baskets each Easter. A lot of them are sent online, so people order them and we send them off far, far away. Well, anywhere in the country, that is. Yeah, so about 50 pre-made, and then people come and buy a basket and make their own baskets.
I can't forget about those bunnies and those eggs. How many do you have to prepare for the Easter Sunday?
Right, we prepare probably between the rabbits and the bunnies, the little bunnies, about 1,200. And then also around 1,200 different cartons of eggs.
What's your most popular item?
Our most popular is our farm eggs. They're all hand painted and they're very shiny, and it has our signature peanut butter in it, and then it has soft caramel, which is a butter caramel, and then our coconut lime. So those are very popular, and they're a labor of love too.
I definitely tasted the love in that coconut lime. So what are your hours of operation?
We're open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Every day, and then on Friday and Saturdays we're open till 11. So if you guys need something for Easter or tomorrow night, we're open till 11 here.
No, so late night snacking, that sounds great.
Late night snacking, that's right. Ice cream too.
Oh, okay. Live in Rochester, Jatira Marsh, News 8.
Get all that.
That's right. Yeah, let's watch some golf.
Yeah.
How about that? And we're thinking about golf. We could be playing golf maybe this weekend with a pretty decent forecast here. We're going to dry things out over the next couple of days. By next week, it should be a really good stretch. You see 70s pop up at the end of the 8-day forecast, and they look to sustain for quite a while. So we're going to go on a warming trend through Easter. The Easter egg hunts, both Saturday morning and Sunday morning, are going to be on the chilly side. Could be below freezing to start, maybe some frost on the grass in spots this weekend, but you can't beat the afternoons. Sunny skies, warms you up real nicely. It'll be also one of those days where, let's say you go to the mall this weekend.
Yeah.
You park your car, you leave it there for 3 hours, and it's 80 degrees in your car because it gets so warm because of that sun beating down.
I saw a guy cutting his grass yesterday, and I went out for a run. A little early for that. Slow down.
Right.
Enjoy your Easter weekend, everybody. We'll see you back here in half an hour.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.